Okay, so this is the video for rational inequalities. Let us go to the first question. Okay, so in the first example, we have to solve x plus 1 over x minus 1 less than 0. So the first step, we got to make sure that the right hand side is 0. So now in my question, the right hand side is already 0, so this is done. Second step, I have to make sure that on the left hand side, I factorize them completely. So this is already factorized, so done. So let us straight away go to the third step where we are going to assume it to be more than 0. So assume each factor to be more than 0. So x plus 1 greater than 0, x greater than negative 1. And then x minus 1 greater than 0, x greater than 1. So I done the third step. So now the fourth step, draw the number line. So our number line, we have two value over here, negative 1 and 1. And this is x greater than negative 1. So negative 1 going to the right hand side, 1 going to the right hand side. So those are the number line. And then let us write down the sign for it. Okay, so if you refer here, we are assuming them to be greater than 0. So what do we mean is that on top of this line, I should simply write down positive. Those without the line, it should be negative. So this is for x plus 1. Okay, the second one, this is for x minus 1. So x minus 1 greater than 0. So that means on top of this line is positive. Other than that, negative. And then negative times with negative. So this is positive, positive, negative, negative, positive, positive, positive. Okay, so I have drawn my number line. So now the fifth step, I need to find my solution. So let us go to the question. So I want something that is less than 0. So that means I'm looking for something with negative. So based on these three intervals, I can only get negative answer if I'm in the second interval. So the answer for this one is negative 1 up until 1. So that is example 1. So let us go to the second example. Okay, so second example, we have to solve x minus 1 over x plus 2 less than 4. So the first step, I got to make sure that the right hand side is 0. However, the right hand side over here, this is not 0. So let us bring to the left hand side. So x minus 1 over x plus 2 minus 4 less than 0. So I have done the first step. My right hand side is already 0. So now the second step, on the left hand side, I should factorize them completely. So instead of having something like this, I should change everything into a single fraction. So this one will be x minus 1 minus 4 multiply with x plus 2 over x plus 2 less than 0. Simplify them a little bit, x minus 4x, negative 3x, negative 1, negative 8, so this is negative 9 over x plus 2 less than 0. Okay, so factorize completely. Normally what do I mean is that if you have a quadratic, do make sure to factorize completely. Since this is linear, so I just leave them as linear. Okay, so now I will go to the third step where we are going to assume them to be greater than 0. So take each factor, let them to be greater than 0. So negative 3x, negative 9 greater than 0. So negative 3x is greater than 9. That means x will be less than negative 3. Okay, so another one, x plus 2 greater than 0. X will be greater than negative 2. So I've done the third step. So now the fourth step where we are going to draw the number line. Okay, so based on number line, we have two numbers over there. So we have negative 3 and then we have negative 2 as well. Okay, so negative 3, we are going to the left hand side. Negative 2, we are going to the right hand side. Okay, so now we are assuming them to be positive. So this is for negative 3x minus 9. So that means on top of the line, it should be positive. Without the line, is negative. Another one is x plus 2. So I assume it to be greater than 0. So that means on top of this line is positive. Other than that, negative. So positive, negative, negative, positive, negative. And then let us find out the solution. So I want something that is less than 0. So we are looking for a negative solution. So this one will be negative infinity up until negative 3, union with negative 2 up until positive infinity. That one will be our final answer. Okay, so the last one, example 3. So we have to solve 1 over x plus 3 greater than 1 over x minus 1. So firstly, like usual, the first step, the right hand side should be 0. So bring everything to the left. So 1 over x plus 2 minus 1 over x minus 1 greater than 0. Okay, so my right hand side is already equal to 0. So second step, we are going to factorize the left hand side. So change it into a single fraction. So x minus 1 minus x plus 2 over x plus 2 x minus 1 greater than 0. So x minus x, that one will become 0, negative 1, negative 2, so this is negative 3 over x plus 2 x minus 1 greater than 0. So done with the second step. Third step, we're gonna assume to be greater than 0 for each of the factor. So in our numerator, we don't have any factor, so we only have something in our denominator. So x plus 2 greater than 0, x greater than negative 2, x minus 1 greater than 0, x greater than 1. So now, let us do our number line. So we have negative 2, we have 1. So greater than negative 2, greater than 1. However, we need to include one more. We actually have negative 3 here. So this is a constant, negative 3. So that means everywhere along this line, it should always give you a negative answer. Meanwhile, for the other two, since we assume them to be greater than 0, it should always be positive on top of the line, without the line, negative. So this is negative, positive, negative. And then we want something that is greater than 0, so a positive answer, which means that the final answer will be negative 2 up until 1. Okay, so that's it for rational inequalities. So I'll see you guys for absolute value.